the real hair certificate. Japan takes matching the vibe very seriously. If you weren't born with jet black hair, the school system basically assumes you're a delinquent. This led to the creation of the Jige Shomeisho, which translates to a real hair certificate. It is a literal legal document signed by your parents, often requiring childhood photos as DNA proof that you didn't dye your hair. If you have natural brown curls, tough luck. There have been massive lawsuits in Japan because schools literally forced students to dye their natural brown hair black just to fit the uniform aesthetic. It's like a video game character creator menu, but the developers locked every option except one. The Ponytail Ban. This one went viral globally because the logic behind it sounds like a fever dream. Many schools across Japan have a strict ban on ponytails. Why? Because the administration claims that showing the nape of the neck might socially and sexually distract the male students. Bro, it's just a hairline. We are out here sweating trying to pass calculus, and the school board thinks the boys are losing their minds over a neck. What makes it even funnier is that short hair is fine, but tying long hair up is a violation. It's 35 degrees in the Tokyo summer, but the ponytails stay down because apparently necks are too suggestive for public education. Underwear color rules. This is easily the most sus rule on the list. To keep the uniform looking completely pure and standardized, many schools mandate white-only underwear. The logic is that any other color might show through the thin white school shirts. But it gets worse. Teachers used to actually conduct underwear checks at the school gates, pulling on bra straps or checking waistbands to make sure no one was secretly wearing blue or gray. Thankfully, Japanese students started fighting back, and cities like Tokyo finally banned these checks for being creepy. Still, the fact that underwear inspector was a legitimate part of a teacher's job description is wild. No dating policy. In anime, high school is all about rooftop confessions, dramatic love triangles, and walking home together under cherry blossoms. In reality, it is a total lockdown. Many private schools strictly forbid dating because romance is a distraction from entrance exams. If you're caught holding hands, sitting too close on the train, or even walking home with someone of the opposite sex, you're looking at an immediate suspension or black mark on your record. You aren't treated like a teenager. You're a study bot. Love is a post-graduation DLC. For now, your only relationship is with your textbook. Student cleaning duty. If you look around a Japanese school after the final bell, you won't find a single janitor. Instead, you'll find the students. Every single day, for about 20 minutes, class stops and soji begins. Students grab mops, brooms, and rags, and they clean the entire building, including the hallways, classrooms, and yes, even the bathrooms. The school system says it builds group responsibility and character. In reality, it just builds an elite skill set in avoiding eye contact with the teacher so you don't get assigned to scrub the floor behind the urinals. It's all about respecting the environment until it's your turn to empty the dustbin. No makeup or accessories. Think you can hide a little bit of lip tint, concealer, or a tiny bit of mascara? Think again. Japanese teachers often carry makeup remover wipes in their pockets like their tactical gear. If you look a little too glowy at the school gate, they will literally wipe your face right there in public. No jewelry is allowed, no painted nails, and definitely no perfume. You are expected to look as plain as a blank piece of printer paper. The only aesthetic the school board actually approves of is the "I haven't slept in 3 days because of cram school" look. The straight home rule. The school's power doesn't end when the final bell rings. There is a strict rule called chokki choku, which means straight home. Want to grab a quick snack at 7-Eleven, hit an arcade, or go to karaoke with the boys after school? Absolutely not. The school believes that as long as you are wearing that uniform, you represent their public reputation. If a local shopkeeper or neighbor sees you eating ice cream on the sidewalk in your blazer, they will literally call the principal to report you. You're basically under house arrest until you go home and change into your sweatpants. The 2-block haircut ban. The 2-block, where the sides are shaved short and the top is left long, is the most popular hairstyle for guys in Asia. Naturally, Japanese schools absolutely despise it. When asked why it's banned, school boards gave some amazing explanations. One principal said it makes you look like a delinquent. Another claimed it's actually dangerous because it could cause you to get into a traffic accident. How a haircut causes a car crash is a complete mystery, but the result is the same. Stay away from the clippers or get the hammered down treatment. One keychain only. Since everyone has to carry the exact same school-issued bag, you'd think you could at least add some personality to it, right? Wrong. Stricter schools allow exactly one small keychain or mascot charm. Any more than that, and you're officially violating the dress code for showing off wealth or distracting other students. It creates a genuine crisis for students who have to choose between their favorite anime character or a lucky charm from a shrine. Pick wrong, and the teacher will confiscate your entire personality before second period even starts. The no-coat survival challenge. Japanese winters can get brutally cold, but some school rules are determined to test your survival skills. A lot of schools completely ban heavy winter coats or puffers. Students are expected to just tough it out by wearing a thin sweater under their school blazer. The traditional belief is that enduring the cold builds a strong, disciplined spirit. If they do allow a coat, it has to be a very specific, depressing color, like navy blue, black, or dark gray. No bright colors, no hoodies. It's a survival reality show where the grand prize is a high school diploma and a severe cold. No eyebrow shaving. In many Western schools, nobody cares how your eyebrows look. In Japan, manicuring or shaving your eyebrows is heavily banned. Some schools literally have a teacher walk down the aisles in morning homeroom with a ruler, checking if your eyebrows are their natural shape. If a student accidentally overplucks or tries to shave a cool slit into their brow, they can be forced to draw them back on with a marker or stay in detention until they grow back. You can't even control the hair on your own face. The sock length protocol. You'd think socks are just socks, but Japanese handbooks have literal diagrams for them. Socks must be a specific color, usually white or navy, and they must be pulled up to an exact height, usually right below the knee for girls or just above the ankle for boys. Letting your socks sag or rolling them down to look cool is a fast track to getting detention. Teachers will literally look at your shins during uniform checks to make sure your sock height matches the official school blueprint. The smartphone lockup. While some schools in the West let you keep your phone in your backpack, many Japanese schools require total digital isolation. The moment you step on campus, your phone must be turned off and placed into a locked box or a designated locker managed by the homeroom teacher. If your phone even vibrates in your bag during the day, it's confiscated, and your parents have to physically come to the school to pick it up. It forces students to actually talk to each other during lunch, which is probably the only positive side effect. Strict bicycle licenses. In Japan, tons of kids ride bikes to school, but you can't just buy a bike and ride it. The school actually issues bicycle licenses. To get one, your bike has to pass a safety inspection by the teachers, it has to have a specific school sticker on the back, and you have to wear a heavily regulated, often goofy-looking helmet. If you're caught riding a bike without the school's official sticker, you get penalized. The school literally acts like the local DMV. The no staying up late rule. This is the ultimate micromanagement rule. Some schools have an official curfew written into their student handbooks stating that students should not be outside or even awake past 9 or 10 p.m. Obviously, teachers aren't checking your bedroom, but local police and teachers will actually do night patrols around neighborhoods and convenience stores. If you're caught outside in public past curfew, even with your parents, the school gets notified and you will be answering for it the next morning.